Hi guys, Alfie here, back with the first video on from 2020, my first taste of league racing on the game. Today we're in McLaren for DPT, and we're in Bahrain for round 1 of season 2. But without further ado, let's get into my first lap, and I went out on the medium compound tyres just to see what my pace is like compared to the softs. Obviously they're meant to be about 6 tenths slower, but yeah, I don't know what to expect really, because this is my first race in this league. I'm in tier 2, so hopefully I can get promoted at the end of the season. We'll never know, but it's quite a competitive league, and yeah, there's some very quick people, like I said. Yeah, so first lap, we're on the mediums, like I said. Not a great first sector, to be honest. We run wide a bit there. We actually lose the back end a bit there, which is a bit annoying. Probably lost about 5 tenths there, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, coming into the long straight with the DRS on. It's not the best of laps, but yeah, it's on the bank. It's my bank lap on mediums. Probably going to qualify on the softs. Try go one stop to the hards, but it's going to be a tough ask. We're coming in through to sector 3 now. Have we gone purple? No, we have not. It's 1:06.2 in the middle sector. And now it's just a blast down this long back straight and then onto the start-finish straight. As SGM goes fastest with the 27.8. Can we beat that lap? That was on soft spare in mind. Can we get it? And we just pip into it by a tenth, if not a second. Riding on board with my second lap of the session. Currently P6, but people around us have also times on softs, and we're on the mediums. But as you can see, we're already nearly 3 tenths up in the first corner alone on the soft compound tyres, and then we have a decent turn 3. We lose a bit of time on the exit, but gain it back through turn 5. Purple in the first sector as well. Not sure if that's true or not, but we have actually got an Alfa Romeo in front of us. Hopefully he gets out of the way. Maybe gives a tow on this back straight, that'd be nice. Anyway, it's a decent lap so far. Second up, nearly a second and a half now. And then we do get a bit of a tow, which is like really nice. It's from that fruit melon, is it? I can't tell from here, sorry. It's a racing point, I think. Heading up to the first sector now, the second sector, sorry. We actually go purple again, and is the racing point going to give us a tow? No, he backs off and pulls over to the right. Anyway, now it's just on the back straight. Only one corner to go. Brake at the 100-meter board. It's a decent exit off. I've lost a bit of time, and we're going to improve by a second and a half, and that puts us P2 with a 26.2. So that's a decent lap, first lap on softs. We have to wait until people come back now. We actually get hit in the back by Aaron Ocon. I don't know what he was doing, but I think we did. I don't think he got a penalty. I'm not sure though, but at least I didn't get a penalty. And then pull over to the side once again, just wait for everyone to get past. And as we come around the final corner, we come to start our final lap. And this was a brilliant lap from me. It was 5 tenths off my personal best. So there's a lot of time on the table to get back into the lap. But it's still a decent lap nonetheless. I'm going to play this with the audio and I'm just going to let you watch it through. So there you have it, a 1:25.9, and I was very pleased with our lap. It's going to put me P2 out of 18. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't know, maybe pole was on the cards, but it would have been close. I reckon I could have got pole with a perfect lap. But yeah, let's move on to the race.
P3.
So here we are at the start of the race. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. And away we go. We were held there for quite a long time, and we get a decent start, but RPL Jordan gets an absolutely amazing start. We decide to brake early just not to get wing damage. And then as the Haas and Alfred start to battle, they go side by side into turn 2, but F1 Greg gets the leads, and followed by RPL Jordan. Then I'm in third. I had a decent start, and there's absolute mayhem going on behind us. So I'm in third position, so I've lost the one on the first lap, which is a bit disappointing, but I think RPL Jordan had better race pace than me overall. And I need to work on my race pace, because my quali pace is good, but on the other hand, my race pace isn't the best. Skipping on to lap 2 now, RPL Jordan and Greg are having a battle ahead of us for first and second. We're just staying behind them, we're only about 5 tenths behind, and we're actually starting to pull away from P4, who's in the Ferrari, and it's about 1.5 seconds, I should say. So I think us three are in like a race of our own, it looks like, because we're all matching each other's pace after the first few laps. We were tight in qualifying, and yeah. Moving on to the end of lap 5 now, moving into 6. And I can tell you, not like literally nothing's happened. It's been a pretty boring race from my part so far. The top 2 are starting to pull away from me because I've been starting to struggle on my tyres. So they're starting to pull away, but I've still got a gap to P4, about 4 seconds. So it's not looking bad, but it's not looking great. Let's move on to lap 6, and my tyres aren't looking too great as we actually lose the back end on the after this corner, as the top 2 start to pull away even more now by about 3 seconds. So it's and we've lost the back end again there. so I think we're going to have to come into the pits at the end of this lap, just because our tyres are absolutely dead on the rears. But we'll see what the top two do, because we might change our strategy if the two in front of us decide to pit or etc. Anyway, on the back straight here, like I said, it's a pretty boring race. No safety cars, no VSCs, not really any spins, nothing really, to be honest. But yeah, nearly on lap 7 now, nearly a quarter ways through. Still P3 in the McLaren, of course. Not gaining on the people, we're gaining on the Fruit Melon, who's behind, pulling away about 2/10 of that maybe, which is pretty good. And as you can see, the top two actually pit, so we decided to stay out to see if they get held up in traffic or something, so we can overcut them, or at least pull away from them, or like close the gap, I should say. And hopefully actually stick to the one stop, because I think they're going to have to stop again after what they've just stopped then, because I don't think the hards can go from lap 7 to 29 if they are going on the hards. So let's hope they do have to stop twice and we only have to stop once. And we decided to pit the lap after the leaders did, make sure we don't speed, and we timed it to perfection. But as you can see, moving on into the pit lane, we're coming to our pit box, and the mechanics are not ready for the tyres. They don't have the tyres ready, so they start running out. We've lost so much time here as they actually finally get them ready, and it's an 8-second pit stop as we actually get jumped by the AlphaTauri of Fruit Melon, who's on the soft compound tyres, with us being on the hards. So that could be a crucial thing in our race. That's going to hamper our chances of a win or even a podium. But we don't want to be challenging Fruit Melon in these early stages because we're on the hards, he's on softs, we're on different strategies. So yeah. Moving on to lap 11, as Viper pits from, I believe, second. He's pulled his softs all the way up to lap 10, so he's gone on the hards till the end of the race. So he's on slightly fresher tyres than us, as we set a PB that last lap, so that's decent. As we're now P6, Fruit Melon has to pit in front of us. F1 Greg does, so, and the rest in front of them, I believe. So provisionally we actually are P1. But we're going to have tyres dead at the end, not very much pressure tyres, so I don't know if this strategy is going to pay off. But without further ado, let's move on. Back again, so literally nothing has happened. Chungus has just pitted to go on the hards till the end of the race. He started on mediums. P5 now, and literally nothing's happened. It's a pretty dull race from my part, which I don't like. It's a bit annoying, but it's lap 12 now. We're starting to gain back on Fruit Melon. His tyres are starting to degrade a little bit, but I'll let you know on further updates. So here we are, lap 14 of 29, coming through turn 1, and stupidly from me, yeah, 3-second time penalty. It's a joke. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I was under no pressure or anything. I don't know why I took the corner so much, but that's our first time penalty of the race. Not bad, because it's obviously stricter this year on F1 2020. But we're starting again on Fruit Melon. 2.9 seconds to him. Let's see if we can close him down. Moving on to lap 15, F1 Greg pits, the one that had compound tyres until the end of the race, so he did have to do a 2-stop. Now I'm currently P4 and the gap to Fruit Melon's down to 2 seconds, so I've gained a second on him in that last lap alone. So obviously by gaining on him a lot as we speak. Coming through the second sector, there's actually yellow flags ahead. I think that's in back marker. So we actually run quite a bit wide and don't pick up a track limit slippily. So we don't want to be getting another penalty. And I actually did check, Fruit Melon does not have any penalties as of this moment in time, as he actually runs wide there. As we, like I said, we just check if he does have any penalties, as we see him go really wide, and we've gained another second in that first sector alone. We're gaining on him so much, his tyres are pretty much dead. He will have to pit again, onto the mediums preferably. Coming onto the back straight, he's gone wide again there, and I can confirm he did get a penalty for this, so that's good news for us. As we come around the final corner, are we going to be in DRS range? I think we are, as Hammy is best pits, as Fruit Melon actually pits also. So if I'm right, yeah, and RPL Jordan, so we will take first place in the race. But like I said, Chungus, who will be behind us after everyone's pitted, it's on much fresher tyres, 10 lap fresher tyres literally, so it's going to be hard to keep him behind him, but we'll see what we've got. Moving on to lap 24, Chungus brings the gap down to 3 seconds. As there's only 5 laps to go, I wonder if we can hold on. I actually can confirm that he does have a 3-second time penalty, so we're equal on penalties at the moment in time. As we checked, as our tyres are like 60% on the rears, so we are struggling like mad, and we have a problem with the gearbox as well. I think we've lost one of the gears. But as you can see, going around this right-hander, yeah, we lost the back end as Chungus takes the lead. So disappointing. I really think we deserve that win. The way we managed the tyres in the first stint, and then especially in the second stint. But I just took too much of the curb, and then yeah, I tried to get out of Joshua's way here, who's Hammy is best of course, and then let him through, and then come into the pits for a new set of softs. Make sure we don't speed to make things worse. And yeah, we're going to come in for some soft compound tyres, go for fastest lap. And yeah, good to at least come have a better stop from last time, where they weren't even ready with the tyres. It was a better stop than last time, so yeah, so P5 currently, Fruit Melon gets us. Will we get ahead of Jordan? No, we won't. So we come out in P7. But we're on the soft tyres, so maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to catch up to them. But yeah, that's our race ruined pretty much. We're on for a victory. I feel we've been robbed, but yeah. Here we are on lap 26. We get past Jordan, but we get a 3-second time penalty, which is just hampered our hopes. As we check for Fruit Melon, and Fruit Melon does have a 3-second time penalty still. So it's looking very unlikely we're going to be able to get P4 in this race, but you never know. We'll do our best, as we actually are gaining on him quite a lot. Through the first sector, we're only gained about a second. Like I said, these tyres felt so nice. Going a bit wide in that corner, but along the back straight. And we're already 4 seconds behind him. We're getting 2 seconds there, which is just mad. But yeah, so I'm annoyed because we should have won that race. Should have, and could have, and probably should have, yeah. But we've brought the gap down to 3 seconds to Fruit Melon, which is just crazy how much we're gaining on him. But we've gone green in the first 2 sectors, and we're now 2 seconds behind Fruit Melon, which is crazy as also. So we're coming down the front, start front straight. Will we set the fastest lap? No, we will not, but we improved by 2 seconds nearly, and we're only 2.1 seconds behind Fruit Melon now. You can just see how much time we're gaining under braking. We're so much more confident on the brakes with our new fresh tyres. But like, moving on later to that lap, we've actually caught Fruit Melon, which is incredible to think. After we had a horror show in the coming corner that we're about to go over here, as we actually got purple in the first sector. Fruit Melon goes defensive. We go round to the outside of Fruit Melon, give him room, he gives us room, and it's a clean overtake on lap 27 of 29. And we've gone purple in the first sector and green in the second, so we're 5/10 up. And I was going for fastest lap, obviously, to get the extra point, so we get 13 points, I think, yeah. But we can run around the corner, see if we can take the fastest lap of the race. And yes, we can, 27.8. So we will be getting an extra points and stuff. Skipping to the last lap of the race, and bear in mind, we actually do have to pull out a 6-second gap to Fruit Melon, because I can confirm we actually do have 9 seconds.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best, that's all we can ask.
It's going to be close, but we're going to give it everything. No, trim this up, so it's about...
Okay, gap ahead is 2.8 seconds.
And there you go, these were the first race, Ferrari, from Pally, and then Viper, and then me. We're still trying to get out of that 5 seconds, as long as we can actually get before, and there's going to be a chase for that, and we actually get 6 seconds down what we needed by a 10th, so we actually got 4 by only a 10th, which is crazy to think. But, yeah, it's disappointing. We could have won that race. But it is what it is. We'll move on to next week at Austria. And, yeah, thanks for watching. And see you. Bye.